This is the dual kettlebell sumo deadlift. If you don't have kettlebells at home, this can be done with a single dumbbell or a single kettlebell as well. So don't worry if you don't have two. The whole entire point of this exercise is to work on your hinge movement as well as your glutes, hamstrings, and calves. This will also work your upper back because we want your shoulders and your scap or your shoulder blades to stay engaged the whole time. So to begin this movement, a sumo is actually quite wide. Normally we're about shoulder width apart. In this movement, we are twice shoulder width and toes are slightly turned out. The reason we turn out our toes is so that our knees are directed over top of our toes and not forward. So I try to do this movement wide with my feet straight. I don't have the range and my knees tend to cave in. So we want to slightly turn out our toes in order to send our knees over top of our toes. Next, we want to focus on sending our bum back into a hinge movement and not squatting. So we are not squatting this movement. This is a squat. We are hinging this movement. So I'm sending my bum back in order to load up my hamstrings and feel it in my bum. When we hinge, we don't actually move from our ankle to our knee. It stays glued into position. We move from the knee to the hip in order to send our bum back. So you'll notice as I go back, keeping my toes slightly turned out, I'm hinging and my back is nice and flat. I don't want to keep my head up because when I do, I create too much extension through my lower back and now my back hurts. I want to stay neutral. Shoulders, ribs, and hips stay in a nice straight line. Sending my bum backwards. My arms are going to start with the kettlebells right between my feet. So if I start from the front position, the kettlebells are right in the middle of my foot. This ensures that I'm pulling them straight up and down and not in and up. So if they're too far out in front of me, when I start the movement, I have to pull them in and then up. I just want to pull straight up. So feet twice shoulder width, slightly turn out your toes, send your bum back, slightly engage your bum, nice tight core. So when I say tight core, I want you to take a big deep breath into your belly and push that air into your six pack, your lower back, and a little bit into your pelvic floor, like 30% into your pelvic floor. I'm going to grab the kettlebells. Back of my hand is forward. Shoulders back and down, nice and tight. I'm going to lift, squeeze my bum, keep my arms straight. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze. I'm coming to neutral. And I'm going to come back down right between my feet and sit back into my glutes. Squeeze, squeeze, squeeze my bum. Putting my weight into my glutes. My hamstrings are tight at the bottom.